Hello everybody and welcome to night 2 here of season 11 in the SSBL. We're going to get right into the action tonight. We start off with a good one. The Monstars and the Moonshots. Just going to make sure I've got the lineup right here for the Monstars. We've got Smacks and Horn, Newman, Alexander, Nichols, Carroll, Schaefer, Despot, and Marks. SP1 is Guzman. We are good to go on the Monstar side. Just to show off, Matthias Houndstooth, Butterfingers free, just removed before the game. Andorra finally made the decision he wanted to get rid of the negative trait, so he is now clean of that ailment. He is leading off here at second base, Benjamin at first. Ghana DHing, Allen right field, Hill down third base, Richard left, well as a catcher, Driver in center, Solomon at short, and first pitcher is, well, he gave me the snip. That's obviously how the game faults it. Based on his... Okay, that is Charles off S sample swap sample the starter. Have this. Go with what the snip is. That will be Charles. It's just the default top one. Run with that. Alright, we're going to Charles play ball. Moonshots did end up staying at Battery Bay. And therefore, game number 1. So these two teams had the first 2 picks in the draft, along with a litany of others. Monstars picked Jerry Horn at number 1 overall. Moonshots then dipped at 2nd and 4th, Rosie Reese and Matthias Houndstooth. Monstars at the 9th overall pick picked up Jared Guzman. Guzman, let's see. Oh, he's the starting pitcher tonight. Underway here. Charles on the mound for the Moonshots. Has him an 0-2 count here against Smacks. Fouls it back. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strikeout to start off the game here for the Moonshots. And here is the #1 overall pick, Jerry Horn. This one popped up and just trickles into the grass. First baseman able to make the catch there for out number 2. Now brings up Gordon Newman. This one into right and tracked down by Allen for out number 3. We'll head to the home half of the first. We'll see Houndstooth lead things off, followed by Benjamin and Magana here for the Moonshots.
Second baseman, number 25, Matthias Houndstooth.
Get inside 2-2. Rounder, and that one gets by. And the #1 overall, or sorry, that's not right. This is Houndstooth, the number 2 overall, I think, goes for a base hit in his first at-bat. The leadoff runner aboard here is Tristan Benjamin. And that goes up the middle, and back-to-back base hits here for the Moonshots at the bottom of the first.
Now batting, a designated hitter, number 2, Santiago Magana.
Mind Gamer. I'm trying to remember some of these traits. Some of these green traits can really mess with you. Mind Gamer at the plate takes away some accuracy, but there is the strikeout. First one of the career for Guzman. A big out there, one down here. Ivy Allen now at the plate. Remember the distractor from last night? I was looking like, there's no one on the base pass with that. How is this happening? I gradually remember that Mind Gamer was a thing. Cut off 1-2 to Allen. Fouls this one off. For 20 pitches already on the inning. That one's to third. A catch and a double play. What a snag, and the thought to throw it immediately over to second to get the runner who took one too many steps off the bag. Gets him out of the inning and sends us to the top of the second. It's up the middle. Bit of a mistimed jump there from the shortstop. A leadoff base hit here for the Monstars.
The first baseman, number 71, Lunder Nichols.
It's foul, 1-1 here to Nichols. Grounded to Houndstooth to Solomon, and Solomon to Benjamin for the 4-6-3 Dragon special.
Number 43, Moses Carroll.
And a strikeout to retire the side will go bottom of the second. Hill down, Richard and Wells do up for the Moonshots.
Gander held down.
Something at my door, just got a package. We'll be right back.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 4, Destiny Richard.
All right, I am back, and a runner gets gunned down and striked out. So throw him out, strike him out. You take him any way you get him.
12, Golder Wells.
It's 2 down now for Golder Wells. Golder Wells, right center field. That one is going back and gone. And the Moonshots strike first in this one. 439 feet for Wells, and it's 1-0.
Fielder, number 5, Christine Driver.
That's well hit towards the pole, just hooks foul. Got a 3-1 count here to Driver. Back at the top, or sorry, at the 8th spot. Drop her back to the mound. Guzman in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 3rd. Moonshots draw first blood and lead 1-0 as we go top 3rd. 7-8-9 due up for the Monstars.
38, Boston Schaefer.
Swing and a miss there. 1-2 the count. Grounded to short. Solomon there. Throw to Benjamin in time. That's out number 1.
The catcher, number 17, Cameron Despot.
This one to second. Houndstooth. Easy play there for out number 2.
Now batting, the right
And that
fielder,
brings up special
number 11,
marks.
Special marks.
Gonna miss 0-2. And just past the glove of the diving third baseman. It's down for a fair ball. Rolls towards the corner and will be a 2-out double here for the Monstars. Turns the lineup around back to the top of the order here for Felipe Smacks with the runner in scoring position. I think that knocked Charles down from locked in. First pitch swinging into left field. Caught by Richard for out number 3. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd. 9-1-2 here for the Moonshots. Solomon to lead things off. Floater, faux foul, just misses the line. That one hit well, right field. That one is out of here. 2-0 Moonshots. 410 feet into the bullpen. Doubles up the lead for the Moonshots and brings up Houndstooth. Misses 2-2 here. Swing and a miss. Guzman bounces back with the strikeout. Gets Houndstooth down, one away, and here is Benjamin. Fouls off the first pitch he sees into the first base bleachers. Swings and misses there. And swings and misses there. Back-to-back Ks. 2-1. Chopper to short. Newman throwing time to retire the side. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Moonshots now up 2-0 here. It'll be Horn, Newman, and Alexander due up.
Center fielder, number 8, Jerry Ward.
Monstars made the playoffs last season. Don't remember what seed they were, but they played the Walkers in the first round. Walkers were able to get the best of that series.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 47, Gordon.
And as for the Moonshots, they missed the postseason, or towards the bottom of the Heroic Conference and the league in general. Used some of the draft capital they had to try and bolster this roster, getting Houndstooth with that high pick, 4th overall, getting Rosie Reese on their team with making the trade with the Liberty to get 2nd overall. Or no, I made the trade with the Liberty. Who was, oh, was it?
Designated hitter, number 26.
My brain's not working.
Alexander.
Oh, was 2nd overall theirs to begin with? Okay, then it was. They traded back. Okay, it was the Dragons. Okay, that they traded with to get back in the first to get Houndstooth. Okay.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 71, Lunder Nichols.
2 down, runner at 2nd here for Nichols. Swing and miss, 1-2 the count. Charles back to locked in. Oh, and strike 3 called on the outside corner. Bottom 4 we go. Ivy Allen, Gander Hill down, and Destiny Richard due up.
Number 3, Ivy Allen.
Swing and miss. That's strikeout number 5 here now on the night for Guzman.
Number 15, Gander held down.
Guzman back up to neutral now after giving up a couple of those solo home runs. The ground out, 2 away.
Destiny Richards.
It's up Richards. Fastball hitter. Purple here on the Moonshots' 2nd tier. This one hop Schaefer. And in time to Nichols for out number 3. Clean inning of work there. We head to the top of the 5th. Carroll, Schaefer, and Despot due up for the Monstars.
Number 43, Moses Carroll.
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Charles.
Second baseman, number 38, Boston Schaefer.
Slow roller up the middle. Houndstooth with plenty of time to get over there. Flip it to Benjamin. That's 2 away.
Number 17, Cameron Despot.
1-2 here to Despot. Swing and a miss! Bottom of the 5th, bottom of the order for the Moonshots, holding on to 2-0 lead here. About halfway through this one, here's one of the home run hitters, Golder Wells. 1-2. 2-2. Bounce hit well towards the gap. And, oh, Felipe smacks! Says, not on my watch. The fantastic diving catch in left center field robs the Moonshots of extra bases. Two one here to Christine Driver. To deal with Mind Gamer again. It pays off for Driver. She draws a walk. Bring up Yeoman Solomon, who also has a home run on his belt today. Quickly gets ahead 0-2 to Solomon. Swing and a miss! Rings him up on 3 pitches. And that will do it. Uh-oh, Guzman got hurt. Got a blister. And Dunlap comes into the game. Not that serious of an injury. It is unfortunate, but he should be pretty much ready to go by the time his next start comes around. Monstars get out of the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. Still just a 2-run game in this one. It'll be 9-1 and 2 due up. Charles so far tonight, just 3 hits surrendered through 5. 6 strikeouts. And for number 7 here on a 1-2 count. Fastball, bottom of the zone, called strike 3.
The left fielder, number 3, Felipe smacks.
Charles making a name for himself in this opening game for the Moonshots here in Season 11. Looking to turn the franchise around after a bad Season 10 here. The first year under SMB4. After the strikeout does give up a walk. To be the first of the game here for Charles. Does bring the tying run to the plate here in Jerry Horn. Number 1 overall draft pick by the Monstars. 2-1 here to Horn. Takes a strike, 2-2. Fouls that one off. 80 pitches now here on Charles, doing battle with Horn for the 3rd time. Swing and a miss! Rings him up there! 2 down now for Gordon Newman. 0 for 2 so far on the evening. Well, in front of that one, strike 1. Fouled off, 0-2. Doesn't chase there, ball kind of in the dirt. That one hit well, center field, back at the track, at the wall. It's off the top of the wall. Driver plays it off the wall, gets it in, but not before a run will come around to score, and it's a 2-1 ball game, an RBI double. Miss being a home run by a couple of feet up the wall, and we've got a 1-run ball game now. Tying run in scoring position. Grounded to Benjamin. This will end the inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th now, 2-1. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Moonshots. Game scores, okay. So, Wrongfielder scored first last night. Quack scored first last night. The Lumberjacks scored first last night. And the Mythics scored first last night. So far, the team who has scored first here in Season 11 has gone to win the game. So we have not had a lead change so far here in Season 11. See if the Monstars have anything to say about that the next time they pick up the bats. One's inside. That's a 4-pitch walk given up. Magana will run down to first. That will bring up Ivy Allen. Allen into center. Gets down in front of Horn. Oh, but the runner wasn't going to second. Oh! Runner just slides there in time. Kind of caught a bit of a pickle. Wasn't sure if Horn was going to be able to make that play and got hung up on the base pass, but just got in before the ball got to second, and it's 2 on and only 1 out here for the Moonshots in the bottom of the 6th. And it's Gander Hill down at the plate. Runners are going. This one's hit in the air, right center field. Horn will have time to catch this one. That's out number 2. Runner at second will tag to third. There'll be runners at the corners now. There'll be Destiny Richard up to the plate.
Destiny Richard.
Chop it to first. Nichols backhands it, takes it himself for out number 3. And the Monstars get out of the jam as we go top 7. Nichols, Carroll, and Schaefer do up, but 0 for 6 combined so far tonight with a few strikeouts. Charles in the game, 91 pitches here to start off the top of the 7th, is locked in. Seeing at 8 strikeouts on the night. See how much longer he's got left in the arm. They stamina is down to about 20-25%. Full count. It's fouled out of play. Grounded to first. Benjamin takes it himself. That's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 43, Moses Carroll.
1-2 the count. Count runs full. Fouled off. Oh, and strike 3 called. Carroll can't believe it as he goes to sit down. Strikeout number 9 for Charles. Really starting to run out of juice. Can he hit double digits? Pitch count almost to 110 here. A 1-2 count here to Schaefer. 2-2. In the dirt, full count. Rounder up the middle, a diving stop by Houndstooth. The throw in time. What a play by Houndstooth. And that's why you take off Butterfingers. We head to the bottom of the 7th, still a 2-1 ball game.
Catcher, number 12, Golder Wells.
Three-one count here to Wells to start the bottom of the 7th. It's that one foul. Swing and a miss. Dunlap with the strikeout, his second here in relief.
Christine Driver.
And that's back-to-back Ks here for Dunlap. 2 down here is Solomon. Difference in this game right now is Solomon's home run. He puts one into shallow center field for a base hit, and he's aboard with 2 outs. Here's Houndstooth, was able to end the last half inning with a nice defensive play. Can he keep the bottom of the 7th going here for the Moonshots? It's got a 1-1 count. 1 for 3 in his debut. Fouls it off, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Out in front of that one, and he is retired. We go top 8. Despot, Marks, and Smacks do up.
The catcher, number 70, Cameron Despot. Now pitching.
And Charles's night is done. The ball gets passed over to Hardcourt Bowles. And Bowles fields the chopper. Gets to Benjamin in time. That's out number 1.
Right fielder,
And that brings up Special Marks. And a swing and a miss.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Two
number
down
3,
here is
Felipe
Smacks.
Max.
Chopper to second. Houndstooth is there. The throw in time. Round number 3. Bulls with a clean inning there in relief. Bottom of the 8th we go. Benjamin Magana and Allen Duup trying to get some insurance on board here for the Moonshots.
Number 2, Tristan Benjamin.
Hardcourt Bulls, the second pick in the second round. Just under Adriana Shields for the Serpents.
Now batting, a designated hitter, number 2, Santiago Magana.
1-2. That is fouled off. 2-2 count here to Magana. And strike 3 called. Nice off speed there, the bottom of the zone. And that will bring up Ivy Allen here with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And we'll head to the top of the 9th. Just need one for the tie, and it's Horn, Newman, and Alexander Duup.
Fielder, number 8, Jerry Horn.
And that one is blasted into left center. That's going to one-hop to the wall. And Jerry Horn will have himself a stand-up double, tying run into scoring position.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 47, Gordon Newman.
And up to the plate comes Newman, the lone man with an RBI here for the Monstars tonight. Lots of speed on Horn at second. Decent arm behind the plate here for the Moonshots. 2-2 the count from Bowles. That one into left at the track and going to be caught at the wall by Richards. Horn will tag up and he will move 90 feet away with just 1 out. Zayden Alexander to the plate. RBI hero will activate. And he also has high pitch under his belt as the pressure mounts to all the way full. Right to Benjamin for out number 2. Infield playing in, and that works perfectly right into the glove. And it's all up to Blunder Nichols, 0 for 3 here tonight. He stays in the game. No one off the bench here for the Monstars. Trying to tie things up here in the top of the 9th. 2-1 the count. Fouled off, 2-2. Out of play. Do it again. Swing and a miss! Moonshots survive this one. A pitcher's duel to the end. 2-1 over the Monstars. Just 12 combined hits between the two teams. 5 hits from the Monstars. The only one with 2 hits was Jerry Horn. Was stranded there at third with 2 outs to work with. Could not get him home. 11 strikeouts on the game for the Monstars offense. Carroll going 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. 7 hits for the Moonshots. Fairly well spread across the lineup. Solomon at the bottom of the order with multiple hits, going 2 for 3 with a solo home run. That was the game-winning RBI in the end. Moonshots did strike out 12 times, but no one with more than 2 on the board. Loss does go to Guzman. Did get pulled early due to that blister. Only went 4 2/3. Gave up 2 off the 2 solo shots. Did strike out 6 though. And Dunlap in relief, 3 1/3. No earned, 2 hits, a walk, 6 strikeouts of his own. Win will go to Charles. He was fantastic. Just 1 earned through 7. 9 strikeouts and a walk. And a save for Bowles in his first appearance in his career. 2 innings of work, 1 hit, and 2 strikeouts. And it's Bruce Charles, Solomon, and Dunlap on the MVP board in game number 1. All right, we will stay with the Heroic Conference, Liberty and the Retrievers here in this one. We will jump right into the action. Pull up Liberty here. We've got Nellie Barker, Franklin Sullivan, Findor Clements, Emmanuel Willis, Woody Terry, Braden Browning, Ryder Vaneman, Walker McCoy, Wrench Rivas, and Gustavo Klein on the mound. Landry, Butcher, Bozak, Raul, Ford, Cummings, Howell, Yankee as the CP. Good there. And for the Retrievers, we've got Screw Brazon in left, David Fleshman at short, Dasi Correa DHing, Dual Cantu, center, McForsham at first, Navarro right, Gilmore at second, Dudley at catcher, Morgan Mack at third, Jamie Reese on the mound, Schneider, Bessie, Heaps, Frigate the long reliever, Sanders the CP. All right, we are locked and loaded, ready to go for game number 2 as we go to Sakura Hills for the second time this week. Saw the Cyclones fall to the Quacks last night. That 6-run top of the first for the Quacks, all they needed to scoop by the Cyclones. Let's see what we have in store for game number 2 here on our second day to start off season 11 of the SSBL. All right, it's time to play ball. Jamie Reese takes the mound. Launched the first pitch in there for a strike. This is popped up just behind the mound. That'll be Morgan Mack making the catch there for out number 1. Now bring up Franklin Sullivan. Chopped, but stays foul. 0-2 here to Sullivan. He rockets one into left, but right at Brazon for out number 2. And that one right to Reese. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the first here for the Retrievers. Brazon to lead things off. Brazon. Gustavo Klein on the mound here for the Liberty. This one's popped up behind home plate. Looks like he'll stay in play, and Brownie making the catch for out number 1. Hard hit ball, but got under it. Skied into left center field, just shy of the track. Barker making the catch there for out number 2. And here is Gossi Correa, one of the better players last season. Went back and forth with Rebecca Ellis last year towards the top of the top 10 leaderboard. Was a fantastic player and looks to pick up where she left off from season 10. And that one's hit well into right center at the wall. It's going to be caught by Barker. Barker with just enough room to track it down. And we are scoreless through 1. We'll head top 2. Before 5 and 6 due up for the Liberty. Grounder right to Gilmore at second. In time to McForsham for out number 1. And here is Woody Terry. That is going to be bombered special into left, and we got the first hit of the game. Woody Terry gets aboard with 1 away.
Now back, catcher number 6, Braden Browning.
This could be 2, a grounder to second, flip to second for 1. Throw to first, not in time though. With a slow developing play there. Unable to get the lead runner. Here is Vainman to come up. 2 away. Vainman rockets one into left center field. That goes all the way to the wall. Runner headed for third. Cantu up with it. Will they send him home? They will. The throw is not going to be in time, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Liberty.
Number 30, Walker McCoy.
So Liberty strike first. That one's put into right center, and that's going to find the gap. 2-0 Liberty.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Wah wah wee wah.
Bench Rivas.
You're scoring against Jamie Reese nonetheless. 2-2 here to Rivas. Full count. Fouls it off. That will be a walk and a mojo down for Reese. And brings up the top of the order here with Nellie Barker at the plate. And that's going to be another gapper. 1 run will definitely score. Will it be 2? They'll send the runner home, and it's going to be 4-0 Liberty.
The second baseman, number 24, Franklin.
What is the magic here in Sakura?
Ball, that's outside. There's a strike.
4-0 Liberty, top of the second. That one gets away, and that's going to be a free 90 feet. Swing and a miss to finally end the inning. But the Liberty with a 4 spot in the second. The Cantu, McForsham, and Navarro due up, trying to chip into the deficit.
Number 46, Doyle Cantu.
Oh, well, there's the catch right there, or the lack of one. Wow, you almost timed that perfectly. That's unbelievable.
Now pitching, Chip Ford.
Up, down goes Klein. A runner aboard, and in comes the bullpen for Liberty. Oh, just hooks foul there at the last minute. And Ford comes in the game pretty cold and gets a strikeout on the first batter he faces.
Number 10, Arthur Navarro.
That's outside. No, outside.
Foul ball, 2-2 the count here to Navarro. Up the middle and through the legs of Ford, and that will be a base hit. Grant Gilmore to the plate, 2 on, only 1 out now. Rounder just past short, and the runner's going to round third and head for home. The throw from Willis, cut off by Clemens, and that will play to run. 4-1 now the score.
On Dudley.
There's a strike.
Popped up. Left field. Infield fly is called. Lemons will make the catch for out number 2, and now bring up Morgan Mack.
Number 51, Morgan Mack.
No, 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 low. Low ball.
3-0 here to Mack.
Ball four, take it.
That is a 4-pitch walk to load the bases. Up comes the rookie, Screw Brazon. Big moment here early in this game. And the rookie due here for his team. 2-0. Up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Station to station go the Retrievers. It's 4-2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6, Diggett Fleshman.
Strike. Low ball. The right.
1-2 the count here to Fleshman.
Too low.
The dirt. Grounded to first. McCoy up with it. Steps on the bag for out number 3. And we go to the top of the third in a now 4-2 ball game. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Liberty.
Number 76, Fender Clemens.
There's a strike. Strike.
Slow roller. Oh, and Reese can't handle it, and the runner is safe.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 52, Emmanuel Willis.
Infield single to lead things off here for the Liberty on the top of the third. Things remain weird here so far in Sakura.
No, that's low. Strike.
2-1 the count here to Willis. And Willis ropes one, left field, it's back, it's off the top of the wall. Runner will round third and head home, and the Liberty get a run back, it's 5-2.
Designated hitter, number 14.
Miss being a 2-run home run, barely.
That's a strike. That's high.
Other one gets by Dudley, but he's able to recover quickly. High fly ball, right field. Deep towards the wall. It carries a lot further than I thought. Navarro basically up against the wall, making the catch for out number 1. Runner will tag and move to third.
6, Raiden
That brings up Browning. And Browning skies one into center field, not quite deep enough, but it is deep enough for the runner to tag, and Liberty get both runs back, push it back to a 4-run lead, 6-2.
Number 17, Ryder Bainman.
All this coming off the ace of Jamie Reese from the Retrievers. And that one is smacked deep into left center. That one is gone! Holy cow, it's 7-2 Liberty. Ryder Vainman goes 433 into left center field. What is going on here to start season 11?
Walker McCoy. Now batting, third baseman, number 3, Ranch Rivas.
Trying to find Reese's stats from last season. So in the regular season, Reese went 4-2, pitched 59 in the third innings, had a 1.97 ERA, only gave up 13 earned runs, and had a .79 WHIP, and held opponents to a 164 batting average. But has given up 7 runs here in his first start in season 11.
The designated hitter, number 6, Dossie Aria.
But Correa sneaks one right down the right field line past the bag. And a leadoff runner aboard here for the Retrievers.
The center fielder, number 46, Doyle Cantu.
The right. There's a strike. Ball. Strike.
A swing and a miss for out number 1 here.
Now batting,
Brings up Gurney McForsham.
25, Bernie McForsham.
High ball.
Oh, Sullivan is going to double up the runner. Lined right to Sullivan, had to reach over his head to grab it. And the runner was not expecting him to make such a play. Was dead to rights and succumbs to the Dragons special. Jamie Reese gets pulled into the game. Comes Diligence here for the Retrievers, already to their bullpen here to start off the top of the 4th. A very surprise outing as we have seen aces so far do really well, but just saw Loonshot's ace do really well. We saw Palacios do what he did to start last season. Noah Terry, a bit of a mixed bag, still had like a dozen strikeouts, but did give up like 3 solo home runs. So
That's high.
very uncharacteristic, at very least, outing for him. 7 earned through 3 innings. Give it up over half of what he gave up all of last regular season. It's 1-2 count here to Sullivan. And Sullivan strikes out looking. He is not happy with the call. But it's 2 away, and here is Clemens.
There's a strike.
That one, oh, Gilmore snags it, gets to McForsham in time for out number 3. Retrievers hang a 0 in the top of the 4th, and they'll pick up the bats. Navarro, Gilmore, and Dudley all due up.
Right fielder, number 10, Arthur Navarro.
There's a strike.
That one into the stands. Chopper back to the mound. Ford fields it cleanly. To first in time, that's out number 1.
Now pitching, Caden
And they will lift forward in favor of the long reliever, Raul. Hayden Raul.
Yo, outside.
This one to short. Clemens is there. Throws in time, 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8, Bahan Lee.
No. Ball low.
Two. Grounder up the middle. Sullivan is there. Another clean inning of work for the Liberty bullpen. Will go top 5. Willis, Terry, and Browning due up for the Liberty.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 52, Emmanuel Willis.
That's a strike.
Grounded to short. Fleshman is there. Throw in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 14, Woody Terry.
High ball. Strike.
1-2 the count. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the catcher, number 6, Braden Browning.
Strike. That's high. That's outside. Ball outside. The right.
Swings to that one. A full count here.
Ball low.
Fouled off. Oh, Diligence able to knock that one down. Would have been a base hit, but instead it's out number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 9-1-2 due up for the Doggos. It's not really clear and obvious, but to indicate, the Retrievers, winning 2 titles, I have like a X2 on their star compared to other teams getting the star. They deserved a bit of differentiation. It's not the most obvious thing, but you can kind of see it. That's going to be a base knock. So 1-on-1 out here for the Retrievers, trying to get something started here. In the bottom of the 5th, here is Diggett Fleshman. If my memory serves me correctly, this guy was a man possessed in the postseason, was absolutely blasting home runs. Oh, and strike 3 called. He moves to 0 for 3 on the night, though. Here is Gossi Correa. Runner on first does have Distractor. Brings Raul's accuracy down to about 15 or 20, I'd say. 2-1 count. Finds his own there, 2-2. Connects with it, just out of the reach of the shortstop. And Correa will be aboard, and it's 2 on and 2 out here now in the bottom of the 5th. Fouled back, 0-2 the count.
No, outside.
Popped it up. Shallow left and caught by Clemens for out number 3. Retrievers leave a pair stranded, and we'll go to the top of the 6th. It's Vainman, McCoy, and Wrench Rivas doing up.
Number 17, Ryder.
Vainman here having a nice day, 2 for 2, a double and a home run.
There's strike. Strike.
Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 30, Walker McCoy.
That one's a floater. Mack at third, making the grab there, 2 away.
Number 3,
And here comes Rivas. They have a nubber. Off the mound comes Diligence. Toss it to first in time. 4 out number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. The 5, 6, and 7. McForsham, Navarro, and Gilmore due up for the Retrievers. Left field foul. 2-2 here to McForsham. Chops it to first. McCoy picks it up, steps to the bag. That's 1 down. Navarro up to the plate. 1 for 2 so far here tonight. Swings at the first pitch. Another one right to McCoy and steps on the bag. 2 away. Gilmore, solid contact, but hung up there. And Barker making the catch there for out number 3. Top of the 7th we go. Top of the order here for the Liberty. Still holding on to a 7-2 lead so far. Diligence, though, has been excellent so far here in relief. 3 innings of work, 4 strikeouts. He has been perfect in relief, actually. Gets the ground out there to start off the top of the 7th.
Number 24, Franklin.
He moves to locked in, but it is of note that Diligence is just an RP. He's not the long reliever. Already has 41 pitches under his belt. Solid hit into right, but right at Navarro. That's out number 2. That will bring up Clemens. Another one right to the center fielder this time, Joel Cantu. That's a quick 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 7. Dudley, Mack, and Brazon. I don't know why I can't pronounce his name right the first time.
On Dudley.
Brazon due up third. Another good piece of contact, but all these hitters so far finding here late in this game are the outfielders.
Morgan.
One down, Morgan Mack will come to plate, 0 for 1 with a walk. Does have Bunter on. Piercy maybe tries to start a rally here with a surprise bunt, but falls behind 0-2, less likely now. Raul has quietly got himself to locked in and gets the strikeout, swing and a miss. 2 down as we go to the top of the order with Brazon. Rally starter on Brazon really bumps up his stats really nicely. 2 for 3 on the day. And once again, a well-hit ball finds an outfielder. And we head to the top of the 8th. Willis, Terry, and Browning all due up. And Diligence will get pulled in favor of the long reliever now, Jesse Frigate. Low velocity, high jump, good accuracy pitcher. That one just hooks foul. Full count, and that will be a walk drawn. For the first runner aboard for Liberty since Reese left the game, but then quickly grounds into a 6-4-3 Dragon special to wash it all away. Browning rips one up the middle. That'll be a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, number 17, Ryder Feynman.
Right. No, outside. And strike.
1-2 here to Vainman. Slow roller to second. Charging is Gilmore. Plenty of time to make the play to third for out number 3. Bottom of the 8th we go. Time starting to run out for the Retrievers. It's Fleshman, Correa, and Cantu due up. If anyone were to start a rally, it'd be this part of the order. Fleshman, though, 0 for 3 on the night. Fouls that one off. It's 1-1. Into right. That one finds some grass in front of Vainman. And leadoff runner aboard here for the Retrievers in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes a very dangerous hitter, Gossi Correa. 2 for 3 on the night. And another distractor on the base. Or maybe not a distractor. Raul looks okay unless his locked in is counteracting the distractor. I don't know what other green trait would be active on the base pass. At some point, I'll remember all the traits. 2-2 to Correa. Rounded to short. This could be 2. Clemens in time to Sullivan. Sullivan to McCoy. A double play. Huge Dragon special for the Liberty defense. And it's 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. This one goes into right, down for a base hit, and rolled to the wall. That's going to be extra bases. Feynman up with it, but it's a 2-out double. Keeps the inning going for the Retrievers. Brings up Gurney McForsham.
Number 25, Gurney McForsham.
Rounded to first, McCoy will say thank you very much, and we'll head to the top of the 9th. Liberty leaving by 5. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 to up here for the top of the 9th. McCoy 2 for 3 with an RBI. High fly ball, a shade into left center field. That's caught for out number 1. Rivas to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with the walk. Does have power versus lefties, though, here with Frigate in the game. But swings to the first pitch, right back to the mound. And in time to McForsham at first for out number 2, and that brings up Barker. For some of you that have been here a while, what was the name of the, I think he was a Wildcat who had the last name. Was it Toby Barker? That would always do, that 5-second would always say bark, bark, Barker. I don't know why, but that just like kind of unlocked a memory at the back of my head. I think Aggie will remember because I think it was one of Aggie's players because it was like his dog or something. All right, bottom of the ninth, last chance here for the Retrievers. They need 5. Grounded to short. Clemens able to suck it up. The throw in time. What a play. One away. And Archie Barker. I forgot there was 2.
Ball outside. Strike. That's a strike.
Slow roller to third, charging in those Rivas. Oh, and he throws it away! Absolutely airmailed it, and it's going to be a 3-base error. Goes all the way to third on that one, and will bring up Dudley. Didn't have a whole lot of time to set up for the throw. It was a slow roller, had to charge in quickly on it, and just absolutely airmailed the throw to first. A little bit easier of a play for Rivas. They'll trade the run for the second out of the inning, 7-3. And the Liberty just 1 out away from absolutely stealing one here to start off season 11.
That's outside.
And this will do it. Grounded to McCoy again for out number 3, and the Liberty stun the Retrievers. 7-3, your final score. A 4 spot in the second and 3 more in the third. And they beat the Retrievers 7-3. Both teams accumulated 9 hits. Spread out fairly well for the Liberty. Vaneman going 2 for 4, scoring 2 runs, had a home run. McCoy going 2 for 4, scoring a run as well, and knocking in 1. Just 7 strikeouts for the Liberty, 5 for the Retrievers. It's more towards the top of the order for the Retrievers. Brazon going 2 for 4. Correa going 2 for 4, and Cantu going 2 for 4. Wynn will go to Ford. He goes 2 1/3. 4 hits, a run, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. A save goes to Raul, going 5 2/3. 4 hits, no earned, no walks, and 3 strikeouts. The loss goes to Reese, 7 earned through 3. 8 hits in that period, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Diligence and Frigate, though, combined for the last 6 innings, giving up only 2 base runners in that time. MVPs are Vaneman, Raul, and Diligence. So an absolute stunner here in Game 2 of Day 2. Liberty taking one away from the Retrievers, and we jump to the Epic Conference now. We'll see the Skulls of Rock take on the Stingers. That and that for the Skulls. Jump into the Stinger channel here. We've got Huber in center, Henson right, Evans in left, County, Suarez, Bingo Meja, Correa at third, Prince, Turner, Lloyd. Okay, got Guy Young. Oop, I need to make an adjustment to the Stingers here. I don't have roster quite correct. Here we are. Stingers, so Guy Young is a starter. Connie West needs to be a starter. Right fielder. Chandler Longstroke a starter. Ryder Fowl a starter. Long reliever is Garlic Mullen. Then we have East, Have Butter, Friendly as the RP. Flavio Fiduci as the CP. Young, West, Longstroke Fowl, Garlic Mullen, Ned East, Have Butter, Friendly, G. Perfect. Save that. Back to here. That's all good. Double check this guy. Young, starting. Huber, Henson, Evans, County, Suarez, Meja, Rea, Prince, and. Alright, time to play ball. Our first game in the SSBL at Peril Point. The Stingers finding a new home here in Season 11. I'll be right back. I need to get a drink.
Excitement is in the air here at Peril Point. Get your glove ready and your cheering hat on. It's time to play ball.
I need to remember to start bringing water in here with me. I just forget how dry my mouth gets after talking for like 2 hours pretty much. Oh, first pitch, Kip Shaw, deep into center, but not quite deep enough. Uber at the warning track making the catch there for out number 1. That one just over the head of third baseman, rolls into left. That'll be a base hit. So, thinking of how these two would have had to have met in the semifinals because I know the Stingers, we talked about it last night, they made it to the conference finals. I think it was the Skulls who beat the High Rollers, but now I'm not 100% sure. I think they did. Swing and a miss there, 2 down. The first strikeout of the year for Guy Young. Okay, it was the Simmons. Stingers obviously won it. Do you remember how many games Kawashi? Stingers in 4. Woo! And strike 3 called looking. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. Stingers up to bat for the first time here in their new home, Peril Point. Why Huber will lead things off. Steeler and Ace Exterminator here against Bolt Chung. Chung, I mentioned, one of the better pitchers last season. Might have been one of the strikeout leaders. That's on a rope into right center. It's gone! Hoover with the first at-bat of the Stingers' new home, laces into right center field, 381 feet, and they take the early lead.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 33, Fowler Henson.
No, that's low.
I didn't think that one had quite enough oomph, but it just hits the top of the wall and goes into the stands. And Chung bounces back with a strikeout. Let me do what I was originally going to do and read Chung's stats. So in the regular season, Chung went 3-4 with a 2.47 ERA. Through 54 2/3 innings, held opponents to a 163 batting average. 58 strikeouts to just 9 walks, surrendered 6 home runs on the year. It's 15 earned runs and a .75 whip.
No, outside. Strike.
Don't know if it's, yeah, you can notice it. Stingers kind of lightened up the blue this season, made it a little bit less navy. Think it looks pretty well. Makes it pop a little bit better than it was before. And we'll jump into the top of the second. 5, 6, 7 here for the Skulls.
Number 88, Evelyn Patmore.
At Chung's, I need to read Guy Young's as well. Oh, a misplay. Is that going to be an error? Allows the runner to reach on what was a pop-up.
The left field, number 20,
So Guy Young in the regular season went 3-3, started 8 games, 2.25 ERA. Opponent batting average, though, a bit higher at 2.48. Oh, got the Dragon special anyway. So bases are clear now, 2 away. Through 56 innings exactly. 1.09 whip at 62 strikeouts. Slow roller to Lloyd, but in time for round number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. Well, they ruled that. No. They did rule that. 5, 6, 7. Suarez here to lead things off. And Suarez strikes out there, 1 away. Brings up Meja.
Number 4, Bingo Machia.
I'm sorry. Did the PA announcer really just say Majaya? I know that is not even close to correct. I'm as bad as pronouncing things as possible, but that is not Majaya.
Third baseman, number 93, Emery Correa.
Some sort of meme like, oh, you go to Chili's and order the flamin' hot fajitas.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 17, Nikolai Lentz.
Runner at third here for Nikolai Prince with 2 outs. It's for another run on the board here for the Stingers.
No.
Into center field, and that drops in front of Kipshaw, and it'll be 2-0 Stingers.
The second baseman, number 22, Turner Lloyd.
No, that ball's inside. There's a strike. No, inside ball.
Oh, rocketed into right, deep, and gone! Turner Lloyd makes it 4-0 Stingers. Stingers like Peril Point.
Number 30, Howie Huber.
Grounder up the middle, and the hits keep on coming here for the Stingers. Really getting to Chung here early.
Now batting, a right fielder, number 33, Fowler Henson.
Not been a great day for aces here in games 2 and 3.
Oh, that ball's low.
Both aces get knocked out of the game early, one by injury, one by just a sheer amount of runs. Bolt Chung getting bullied here early, 4 earned here as we are about to exit the second inning, the rundown. Yeah, this is going to take a while to get used to with the Stingers not being in Red Rock.
Now batting,
It's definitely a piece of history that has changed. But I do like Peril Point as a stadium. I think it's got good aesthetics. I think it's just good to see the new stadiums too. That's kind of why I moved the wrong fielders. I think because we hadn't seen Colores very much.
Now batting, The first baseman, number
So
15.
have we played a
Testing,
game in every
throw
stadium
up.
now? Played in home ballparks. Obviously those. Chicago, Viejo. Not sure if we've played in Viejo in 4. I thought about, because that was the Wrong Fielder's original. I thought about moving it back there.
Nope, inside ball.
They left Founders Field last year. And we might not have been at Big Sky yet here in 4 because both the
Number
Serpents
32.
and the Moonshots moved out of there, coming into 4. We haven't seen Tiger Den, but not banned anymore, I guess, technically, but no one wanted to move there. Corral, we had the Mythic there last year, and then Parapoint. And we did have a game, we did one Stingers game in Castillo, the Castle one. Looking to the bottom of the 3rd here.
Fowler, Henson.
Fowler Henson up to the plate.
No, low. Ball.
Well, the overdrafts were at Tiger Den, I'm pretty sure, towards the end. Because I remember on some of the clips I've saved, like I made like a private YouTube video of some of my clips that I like on my calls. And I remember there's a couple of clips from an overdrafts Gauchos game that happened at Tiger Den.
That's a strike.
Pretty sure they were at Tiger Den at some point. Did that say fitness?
A designated hitter.
It did. Muscle strain for Evans.
County.
We are seeing a few injuries so far in these first 2 days. I think we had 3 last night, and then we have a couple here tonight with Klein, and now the injury here for the Stingers. Oh, and then we had the blister in game 1, so yeah, like 1 a game. Huh, very interesting.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 8, Cecilia Kent.
Because, what's his face? Guzman didn't finish the game. He only went 4 innings, 4 1/3 or so.
That's a strike. Foul ball. That's outside. Director.
Another strikeout for Guy Young.
The second baseman, number 5.
He rings up his 4th of the game, already up to locked in. That one, though, a rocket into left. Oh, but
Now batting.
wow, I misread the angle on that. I thought that was going over Evans' head, but he tracks it down. That's out number 2.
Strike. That's foul.
Another one into left, but he can't catch up to this one. That one's down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, right fielder, number 88, Evelyn Patmore.
There's a strike. Ball inside. The right.
Runner going, the throw to second. Bad throw in the dirt. Probably would have got the runner, but instead he's safe into second. And it's a full count here to Evelyn Hatmore. Oh, and strike 3 called. Brings her up and sends us to the bottom of the 4th. Suarez, Meja, and Correa do up.
Catcher, number 62, Megan Suarez.
Grounded to short. Bugby is there. The throw is in time for out number 1.
Batting, the shortstop, number 4, Bingo Machaya.
Nope, inside ball. The right.
1-2 to Meja.
That's foul.
Oh, and strike three at the top of the zone. Chung trying to get back in this one. He does have 6 strikeouts on the game. Just the 4 earned runs really being a blemish so far. Base hit scoots by the third baseman there. Here is Nikolai Prince.
There's a strike. There's a strike.
One's off the netting, foul. Grounder up the middle, Bugby is there. The throw in time for out number 3. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning. Pork, Harold, Mulberry, Sasso, and Luther Bugby due up for the Skulls here.
Fielder number 20, Pork Harold.
Too low.
That is connected to Pork Harold with the leadoff base hit up the middle.
Now batting, the
I'll bring up the catcher,
number
Mulberry
33,
Sasso.
Mulberry Sasso.
I'd forgotten that Guy Young was a specialist. Righty specialist here. Advantage over Sasso, sitting in the right-handed batter's box. Runner goes, the throw to second. Again, a bad throw. And it's a steal here for the Skulls. I did not notice how bad the arm was behind the plate here for the Stingers. But Young bounces back with the punch out.
The shortstop, number
It's a
9,
Bugby, strikeout number 6 on the night for Young. 6 strikeouts through 4 and a third so far.
Strike. There's a strike.
Tough out activates here for Bugby. Fouls it off. And a swing and a miss.
now batting, the first baseman.
2
number
down,
50,
and here is Testy Figueroa.
That's a strike. Strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Oh, swing and a miss. Nowhere close on that one. Bottom of the 5th we go. 9-1-2 due up here for the Stingers. Turner Lloyd to lead things off. 2-run home run his last time up at the plate. Grounded and just scoots past the second baseman. Leadoff runner aboard here for the Stingers.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 3, Howie Gilbert.
Nope. High.
Huber led off the bottom of the 1st with a home run.
Ball.
At 2-1 here. Smacks this one to second, right to Tang. And Tang flips it to Bugby, a 4-6-3 Dragon special. 2 down now for Fowler Henson.
33, Fowler Henson.
Ooh, just out of the reach of the shortstop. Henson will be aboard.
The left fielder, number 12, Clyde Evans.
Strike. High ball. The right.
1-2 here to Chung. Sorry, not from Chung. Swing and a miss. We head to the top of the 6th now. Top of the order here for the Skulls.
Number
Hipshaw
32,
got into one to start off the game, but only was able to drive it out to the warning track in center field. Next with that one into Raya. Sliding catch by Henson takes it away from Shaw.
number 8, Cecilia Kent.
A good pitcher on the mound and some solid defense behind him.
There's a strike.
As the Stingers on top in this one so far.
Nope. High.
Just 4 hits, doubled up his strikeout count. 8 on the night, and this is a ground ball in time for out number 2.
Batting, the second baseman, number 5.
Young looks to finish off the 6th here.
That's a strike.
That one, though, high fly ball, center field, at the wall, it is gone! Abel Tang with little hack, able to put that one into center field, 419 feet, and the Skulls are on the board. This one grounded to Prince, and he will end the inning stepping on the bag. We'll go bottom of the 6th now, 4-1 ball game. Will be County, Suarez, and Meja coming up. Mountain coming over here to the Stingers with a trade with the High Rollers later on in the offseason. He gets his first hit with his new team and gets that one to go all the way to the wall, and he will have a leadoff double. Stingers seem to be kind of picking on the second baseman for the Skulls, hitting some around him, but he's not just able to track him down and scoop him up. Seemed like plays a player can make, but just not able to extend his glove far enough. Some of them have led to hits here. 9 hits on the game for Bolt Chung so far. That one gets away from Sasso, but doesn't lead to any extra feet. Like how I said that. A collector here on Chung, looking for strikeout number 8. Swing and a miss, he got it. Brings us to the shortstop, Bingo Meja, and that will do it for Chung. He gets pulled after 5 1/3. The ball gets passed over to Mateo Rubble. That one into the gap. That will score a run all the way to the wall. That's going to be an RBI double for Meja. 5-1 Stingers.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 93, Amaray Correa.
Too low. That's down. There's a strike. The right.
2-2 here to Correa.
The right.
Swing and a miss. 2 down here for Nikolai Prince now.
Nikolai
1 for 2 today with an RBI. That one right to Tang there at second. For at number 3, we head to the top of the 7th. 5-1 now the score after the team's trade runs in the 6th.
right fielder, number 88, Evelyn.
5, 6, 7 due up here for the Skulls. Evelyn Hatmore leading things off here. Sky Young starts off the top of the 7th at 70 pitches. Ground to the second, Lloyd scoops it. Throw to first in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 24, Carroll.
Ground to the third, Correa. Across the diamond in time for out number
Now batting,
2.
the catcher,
And here
number
is
33,
Sasso.
Mulberry Sasso.
That's high. Strike.
Down the first base line, it's a fair ball and off the glove of Prince, and a runner will reach.
Batting, the shortstop, number 9, Luther Bugby.
Allen stays foul, Bugby stays alive.
There's a strike.
Ooh, low strike 2 there. Tough out activates for Bugby. And he puts one just past the shortstop, rolls into left center field. This may be a run. Hoover up with it. Runner is going to round third and head for home, and the runner is going to be safe. And the Skulls get a run right back, make it a 3-run game, 5-2.
Now batting,
And Figueroa will get pulled in favor of Albert Bautista. First pitch swing in, puts it out of play. Swings and misses there, 0-2. Crushes that one into left and caught by Evans for out number 3. Another run up on the board for the Skulls, 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Sasso now at first and Bautista behind the plate. Slow roller to first. Sasso scoops to Rebel, who covers in time from the mound for out number 1. Here comes Huber, 2 for 3 today with a home run. Doesn't count, 2-0. Takes a strike on the inside, 2-1. Fouled off to even things up. And puts this one to the left center gap. That will find the wall, and that will be extra bases. He's going to head for third. Oh, we could have a cycle situation on our hands. He just needs a double to finish things up. Will he get another appearance, though? We are late in this game, bottom of the 7th, with them being the home team and leading. So one thing to note here, that left center gap here in Peril Point is huge. And if it gets down in that gap, that is extra bases easy, it seems. So pinch hitter here for the Stingers with runners at the corners. Billy Para. Some power on the bat and some decent speed. And that one's in the gap. That will score a run. Runner headed for third. Peril up with it. They'll send the runner home, and it will be 7-2 Stingers. The pinch hitter clears the bases. And County rips one. Again in the left center. 8-2 Stingers. Another triple for the Stingers this inning. And they have broken this one open. One and two, the count to Suarez. And up the middle, that's going to be another one, 9-2. Infield was playing in, couldn't quite reach that one. And the Stingers putting the cherry on top of this one. Rubble gets pulled, 4 earned through an inning, and that brings up McWally's. We've got a route here in Peril Point. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th for the Stingers. They have plated 4 in this inning. Swing and a miss. McWally's looks to stem the bleeding here, gets the strikeout, and now has to face off against Correa here. Up the middle, Bugby able to suck it up. The first in time for out number 3, but the Stingers plate 4, make it a 7-run game as we head to the top of the 8th. Top of the order due up here for the Skulls with a lot of work to do in front of them. Shaw does his job. Scoots one through the right side of the infield for a leadoff single. See, this is one of the things that I think plagued the Stingers last year, and I think is kind of plaguing them right now. Guy Young could honestly, I think, be pulled right now, but they let him stay in the game a bit too long, and he tends to get in a bit of trouble.
second baseman, number 5, Abel Tang. Now pitching.
And there's the pull. In comes the long reliever, Garlic Mullen. There it's 2 runners aboard and nobody out.
Ball outside.
2-1 the count to Tang.
Strike.
Finds zone 2-2. Not sure what their pin looks like, to be completely honest with you.
Nope, inside ball. Take your base.
And a walk to load the bases with nobody out. Marco Mena comes to the plate, and things start to trend towards interesting here. Grounded to Mullen. Mullen goes to home, and they'll turn a Dragon Special. A 1-2-3 Dragon Special.
Number 88, Evelyn Patmore.
That's high.
Can't get much better than that for the Stingers. But that one does get hit into right center field. Cleared the bases, makes it a 9-4 game.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 20, Bork Harrell.
That's foul.
Popped up into shallow right field. Topped by Lloyd. And we'll head to the bottom of the 8th here. 9-4 now the score. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Stingers.
Baseman, number 17, Nikolai Wentz.
There's a strike. Nope, high. That's down. No, outside. Foul ball.
Full count and caught by Sasso, 1 away.
Batting, a second baseman, number 22, Turner Lloyd.
Lloyd first pitch swing, grounded to Tang. That's 2 down.
Now batting,
Here is Huber.
30, Howie
Huber, oh, he's got one last chance. He needs a double for the cycle.
Strike. Ball inside. High ball. Strike.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. Popped up center field, and he will fall short of the cycle. And we will head to the top of the 9th. Last chance here for the Skulls. It's the bottom of the order due up. Sasso, Bugby, and Bautista.
First baseman, number 33, Mulberry Sasso.
Sasso into center, and that one falls just in front of Huber. And leadoff runner aboard.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 9, Luther Bugby.
Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the catcher, number 60, Albert Batista.
So 1-on-1 out for Bautista.
That's a strike. No, inside ball.
That one into, you guessed it, the left center field gap to the wall. And that will bring home a run. It'll be 9-5.
Now batting, the
So
center
the name of the game here in Peril Point is the left center field gap.
Nope, high.
Oh, third. Oh, a bad throwback. Get the runner in the rundown for out number 2.
designated hitter,
And
number
Cecilia
8,
Kent, the last chance here for the Skulls.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. The Stingers win an offensive duel, 9-5 over the Skulls. Skulls do rack up 12 hits. Almost everyone getting one except for Testy Figueroa. Home run from Tang. As for the Stingers, they as well almost get everyone a hit except for Evans going 0 for 3. Huber at the top of the order going 3 for 5 with the home run. Bolt Chung gets the loss, 5 earned through 5 1/3, 8 strikeouts. 4 earned goes to Rubble. That really broke it open. Win goes to Guy Young. Does end up getting charged for 3 earned, 7 innings of work, 8 strikeouts, and then Mullen holding the decision. Didn't earned for 2 and through 2. And it's a Stinger sweep. Huber, Lloyd, and Jet County. And that will do it for game number 3. Game number 4. The rivalry of the SSBL. It's going to be the first round of the hissing contest. Bombers and the Serpents here to close off day number 2. Check anything. It's my team. Right. All right. Play ball. See what the Serpents have. Luke Morrow DHing. Taylor Jefferson, center left. Ford. Raylene. Klopp. Havoc Overlord. S. Castiel. Pitching Adriana Shields, that first pick in the second round I mentioned earlier. She is SP1. Overlord falls to SP number 3. All right, here we go to Whacker's Wheel, the new home of the Serpents, as we head for game number 4 of the night.
The fans are ready to go at Whacker's Wheel. Mind your step on the sticky floors. It's time for the ball game.
All right, here we go.
Fielder, number 13, Nico Donaldson.
The 30th edition of the hissing contest. As I mentioned last night, Bombers lead the all-time series 16-13. Nico Donaldson starts things off with a base hit into right. Distractor on. Shields' accuracy falls. And that one gets away. But Donaldson, got kind of hung up there. Didn't commit and almost got nabbed. He tries to steal and it's fouled off. Fowler Marsh at the plate. 1-1 the count. Fouls off that one. 1-2. Little Hack versus K Collector here. Ooh, that one runs inside. Full count. And ball 4. A couple runners aboard, and here is Chill Radical, the 5th overall pick in the draft this year. Rookie coming up with 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the first. Swings through that one, 1-1. Takes that one outside. 3-1. And that one almost hits him, and the bases are loaded for Danita Lewis. RBI hero active. Things could get very interesting here very quickly. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. Finds the zone there. K Collector for Shields. 1-2 the count. Slider falls outside. Broken bat up in the air towards the dugout and just gets out of play. Oh, Kinley Mess takes the hit away. Snags it for out number 1 and brings up Collins Everett. Pops it up, not very deep. Shallow enough for an infield fly to be called, and no one's able to advance. So it's 2 down now. Kyson Salmon to the plate. Slow roller, plop up with it, the throw to first, in time for out number 3. Serpents get out of the bases loaded, no out jam, and don't surrender a run, and we'll head to the bottom of the first.
Designated hitter number 19, Luke Morrow.
We'll take a look at Abraham Fisher, the number 3 overall pick. Grounded up the middle, a tough dive there by Schaefer, and can't get the play off in time, and the leadoff runner aboard now for the Serpents.
Fielder number 2, Taylor Jefferson.
That one's popped up to Marsh for out number 1.
Now batting,
That brings up Marcos Cervantes.
Marcos Cervantes.
Fastball and bad ball hitter. It's the lefty Fisher, lefty versus lefty here. Finds his own there, 1 and 2. And cracks that one for a base hit. And the Serpents in business now, 2 on and only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. It's Juliet Ward to the plate. She's got RBI hero. The Bombers' RBI hero comes up empty. Can Juliet Ward change the narrative for the Serpents here? Gets ahead in the count, 2-0. It's RBI hero versus rally stopper. That activates for Fisher with 2 on and only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. He gets the punch out there. 2 down, and it's Leanne Praline.
Number 17, Leanne Praline.
Called strike at the top of the zone. And that one is deposited into left center, and the Serpents will strike first all the way to the wall. That will clear the bases, 2-0.
Now batting, third baseman, number 20, Derek Klopp.
Two 2-1 here to Klopp. Puts in the stands 2-2. Out runs full. Swing and a miss. Serpents strike first, though, 2 here in the bottom of the first. And we'll go top 2, 7, 8, 9, due up for the Bombers.
The catcher, number 65, Menno Mastiff.
2-1 here to Mastiff. Fouls that one off, 2-2. Up the middle, S ranges over, the former Mythic player.
Now batting,
Acquired here by the Serpents in the offseason.
Victor
Gets the
Schaffer.
first out. Here is Schaefer.
Ball inside.
3-0 to Schaefer. Takes a strike there. And he will draw a walk.
Now batting, the left
I'll bring up
fielder,
Corbin
number 31,
Guzman.
Corbin Guzman.
Left fielder, 9-hole hitter with tough out. Pops it up, though, behind home plate. Catcher English will make the catch, 2 down, and we go back to the top of the order with Nico Donaldson. Donaldson into right, but that will hook foul. Donaldson, good charge in that one, and that one is gone. Donaldson ties the game up with a 2-run home run into right. 402 feet, and it's tied up here at 2.
Number 6, Fowler, Marsh.
That knocks Shields down to 10ths here. 1-2 here to Marsh. It's a little hack versus K collector. And strike 3 called. Shields bounces back with the punch out, but the Bombers tie things up 2-2 as we go to the bottom of the inning. It'll be 7-8-9 Havoc Overlord to lead things off here. Full count to Overlord. Swing and a miss. Here is Mess. Seems like both of these starting pitchers struggling a bit with their command, though, but finds the zone there. 4th strikeout of the game for Fisher. Puts 2 down, and the catcher English comes up to the plate. Fouls off a pair, 0-2. Swing and a miss! Ends up striking out the side, shows what I know. And we head to the top of the 3rd. Radical Lewis and Everett due up for the Bombers.
Number 30, Chile, Radical.
Shields gets ahead of Radical 0-2. Floats it to short. Ward is there. That's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 58.
Here is Lewis with the bases empty. Fouls that one off. It's a 2-1 count. Fouled off, 2-2. Strike 3 called. Caught her looking. And Lewis goes down, brings up Everett to the plate.
Collins,
Everett, first pitch swinging, a grounder to Mess. Flips it to Praline in time for out number 3. We'll go bottom of the 3rd, top of the order here for the Serpents. Morrow, Jefferson, and Cervantes.
number 19, Luke Morrow.
Fisher up to neutral after the 2-run first inning. Grounded to first. Lewis is there. Takes herself for out number 1. Finds his own there. 2-1 here to Taylor Jefferson. Tough out here. Activates on a 2-2 count. Hops it up. 3rd base side. Salmon calls for it and makes the grab 2 away. That will bring up Cervantes. Grounded to short. Marsh is right there. The flip in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 4th. Knotted up at 2 apiece. It'll be Salmon, Mastiff, and Schaefer due up.
The 3rd baseman, number 3, Tyson Salmon.
Shields also back up to neutral after 2-run home run. Going to miss there. 2-2 here to Salmon. A collector active. Just runs a bit inside for a full count. And that one's in the zone. Has caught quite a few looking here tonight.
Number 65, Meadow.
Can't see her strikeout count, but I want to say she's up to at least 4 or 5 so far in the game. No 2 count here to Mastiff. Mastiff to Ward, in time to Praline, and a mojo boost
Second baseman.
for Shields. She's now locked in. Fouled off, 2-1 here to Schaefer. Swings through that one, 2-2. Up the middle, Ward ranges over. Throw in time for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 4th. There'll be Ward, Praline, and Klopp due up.
The shortstop, number 7, Juliet Ward.
That one's going to find the gap into right center. Hits the wall, Radical up with it. But a solid arm keeps it to only a base hit, no extras. Now bring up Praline, who cleared the bases her first time up. With the Serpents on top and runner on again for her here. It's a ball high. Ball low, 2-0 to Praline. Runs inside, 3-0. That's not even close. A 4-pitch walk and puts 2 aboard here for the Serpents for Derek Klopp.
Number 20, Derek Klopp.
That will once again activate Rally Stopper. Fisher having trouble finding the zone. 6 straight balls. Finally finds the zone there, popped it up into right. There'll be Donaldson under it. And no one able to tag up. Pretty short outfield in the corners here. Everyone stays put. 1 down. Here is Overlord. Fouls off his first pitch. Swings through that one, 0-2. Chops it to first. Lewis goes to second for 1, but won't be able to turn double play. Too much speed on Overlord. And it puts runners at the corners now for Kinley Mess. Swings after the first pitch offered, fouls it off. That one's low, 1-1. Clips the zone there, 1-2. Spoils that one. Oh, man, that one just misses the zone. Grounded to third. Salmon just able to backhand it across the diamond in time for out number 3. What a play by Salmon to keep things tied here at 2 apiece as we go top 5.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 41, Corbin Guzman.
Hissing contest not disappointing so far. A tie game here as we go to the top of the 5th. 3-1 to Guzman. Swings through that one for a full count. K-Collector versus Tough Out. Swing and a miss! K-Collector wins that battle.
Now batting,
I forgot to look at what her strikeouts are tonight, but it is growing very quickly. Oof. Donaldson 2 for 2 tonight, but behind 0-2. Knocks a couple foul. That's that one by for a ball. That one just in front of home plate. English. Throw down to first in time. Round number 2, and that'll bring up Marsh.
6, Fowler Marsh.
80th pitch of the game here from Shields. High for ball 1. Finds zone 2-1. That's fouled off by Marsh. And strike 3 called. Another strikeout looking. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. It's English, Morrow, and Jefferson due up.
Now pitching, Kellen O'Connor.
And that will do it for Fisher. In comes the long reliever O'Connor. into left. Guzman able to track that one down for out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 19, Luke Morrow.
This one into right, and Donaldson's there. That's 3 pitches and 2 outs for O'Connor.
Taylor Jefferson.
Jefferson with the 1-1 count. Pops this one up foul territory, and that's caught by Salmon. A very quick bottom of the 5th, and we head top of the 6th. So Shields only had 5 strikeouts. I thought she had quite a few more than that.
Center fielder, number 30, Chili Radical.
Shields outlasts Fisher as we head to the top of the 6th, though, at 84 pitches. See how much longer she lasts as Radical puts that one to center field for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 58, Danita Lewis.
One outside, actually in the next batter's box. Lewis under that one into left field. That will be caught by Cervantes for round number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Next to the
number
plate,
9,
Collins
Collins
Everett, 0 for 2 so far tonight. And she laces one into right. That's going to hit off the base of the wall. And it kind of gets stuck under there. Overlord not able to handle it cleanly. And that's going to put runners at the corners.
Now batting,
Almost feel you could have called that a ground rule double. It looks like it almost got stuck under the wall there. And that will do it for Shields. In comes Mary Schroeder. The go-ahead run 90 feet away here for the Bombers. Tyson Salmon to the plate. It's ahead in the count, 2-0. And that one right to, oh, it's chopped, I'm sorry. And, oh, they're able to turn the double play. It was a bad throw from second to first. It was in the dirt, but the first baseman able to pick it and turn the double play and turn the Bombers away. I didn't realize that had spiked in front of home plate and chopped to third. I thought it was just a liner, and he caught it, and I didn't know why everyone was still running. So remains tied here. Already one down here in the bottom of the 6th. And Ward goes up the middle. She'll be aboard with 1 out. Here is Praline. She's having a nice game so far. A double, a walk, and 2 RBI. She chops one to the mound. O'Connor turns to second and turns the Dragon special. A 1-6-3 double play takes us to the top of the 7th. Still deadlocked here at 2.
the catcher, number 65, now batting, Piper.
Mastiff will get pulled in favor of Piper Spears. All the people to pull off the bench to pinch hit. I'm surprised it's Spears. It's not like Flavio Noble. And he strikes out swinging.
The second baseman, number 17, Victor Schaffer.
So the substitution does not work in the Bombers' favor. We'll see the new backup catcher come to the game. Their later draft picks, they came back into the 3rd round to select. We'll see. Already forgot their name. We'll see them later on. Schaefer hit up the middle, and he's aboard. Here's the 9-hole Corbin Guzman, 0 for 2 here tonight. Takes a first pitch strike. One and two. Tough out activates for Guzman. And Guzman connects with that one, a base hit. It's 2 on and 1 out for the Bombers. And here is Nico Donaldson. Has both the RBIs here tonight for the Bombers. A 2-run home run earlier in the game. It's a free agent acquisition. Was dropped by the Storm early in the year. He chops it up the middle. A base hit, and the bases are loaded for the Bombers. 3rd hit of the night for Donaldson at the top of the order. Brings up Fowler Marsh. Bases are loaded. The pressure is rising. Ball 1 to Fowler Marsh. Fouls it off 1-1. Grounded to short. 6, 4, 3. The Serpents get out of it with another Dragon special. Back-to-back innings. The Bombers have the go-ahead run 90 feet away and aren't able to capitalize. Serpents able to turn 2 Dragon specials to get out of the 6th and 7th inning. And it's Carter Lopez who takes over behind the plate. That's a fly ball into right center, but Fowler will, or excuse me, Radical tracks it down for out number 1. And Overlord will get pulled in favor of Smoke Lowry. Lowry pops it up, but that will... Oh, Salmon! Holy crap!
Second baseman, number 6, Kinley Mess.
I didn't think there was any way he was going to make that play. It was too close to the dugout, and I just assumed there wasn't enough of a hitbox there. Holy cow, Salmon! And it's 2 down. Kinley Mess to the plate. Salmon made a diving catch into the railing of the dugout for out number 2 on a pop-up foul ball. And we'll head to the top of the 8th, still tied here at 2 apiece. Praline moves to right field. Lowry moves to first base. We got 3, 4, 5 due up for the Bombers. Radical falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, a strikeout for Schroeder.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 58, Danita Lewis.
1 down. Here is Lewis, 0 for 3 tonight. One of the heavier hitters on this Bombers lineup. Was in the top 10 last season for home runs, but has not been able to get started here early. 0 for 4 on the night. And that will bring up Everett with 2 outs. One, 2 to Everett. Schroeder is locked in here in relief. And that's right to Klopp for out number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. English, Morrow, and Jefferson due up. Connor, though, locked in as well, as this has become a pitching duel after the first couple innings were shaky for the starters. 1-2 here to English. Just misses the zone there. Ground to the third. Salmon is there. A throw in time for out number 1.
Now batting, a designated hitter, number 19, Luke Morrow.
0-2 to Morrow. That one is into center field. That's going to be extra bases as it bounces off the base of the wall. And Luke Morrow will have himself a 1-out double. The go-ahead run into scoring position here for the Serpents. Jefferson 0 for 3 here so far, but a chance to make a huge difference here late in this one. 1-1 the count. Into left, just misses the line. Grounded to third. Salmon looks the runner back to second. Throw in time to first, round number 2. And here is Marco Cervantes. 1 for 3 tonight. A fastball and bad ball hitter. Takes a ball from O'Connor. 2-0. Finds the zone there. O'Connor staying low in the zone, trying to get a ground ball. This one into center field, deep, but not quite deep enough, as Radical makes the catch for out number 3 and will head to the top of the 9th, still tied at 2 apiece. It's Salmon, Lopez, and Schaefer due up for the Bombers.
Number 3, Tyson Salmon.
Salmon 0 for 3 here so far tonight. It's ahead 2-1. Swings through that one. Up the middle, knocked down by Schroeder. Mess up with it and gets him out. Salmon not quite fast enough to get on base after that one bounces around off the glove of Schroeder. Knocked it down, kept it from getting into center field. And here is Lopez with his first at-bat, the switch-hitting catcher from the left batter's box. Gets ahead 2-1. 3-1. Composed here for Schroeder. Finds his own full count. This one is in foul territory and will find the stands. Another one fouled off here by Lopez. Swing and a miss. The off speed got him way off time for out number 2. And here is Victor Schaefer. And into the game will come Gap Fletcher to try and get the final out here in the top of the 9th. This one deep into left. Does it have enough? Not quite. At the track is Cervantes for out number 3. And the Serpents have a chance to walk it off here in the 9th. Ward, Praline, and Klopp all due up here. Facing off against O'Connor. 4 innings of relief so far. Is locked in. Has kept the Serpents quiet for the most part. Trying to force our first extra innings game of season 11. 2-2 here to Ward. And that's up the middle. The winning run is aboard here for the Serpents. And Mojo down for O'Connor. He will just be neutral here against Praline. Praline already has 2 RBIs on the night. Pressure is all the way up here in a tie game in the bottom of the 9th inning. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss! Klopp up to the plate, 0 for 3 so far here tonight. Mojo back up for O'Connor. He's locked in again. And ahead of Klopp, 0-2. Grounded as Schaefer. He dives for it. Flips it to get the lead runner to the throw to first. Not in time. And that gives Smoke Laurie a chance here in the bottom of the 9th. Fouled out to Salmon as he came in for the first time as a pinch hitter replacing Overlord. 0-2 the count. And that's fouled off. Not a lot of speed at the runner at first. Just misses the top of the zone there. 1-2. Grounded to short. Marsh up with it. The throw to second. Oh, just in time. And we are headed to extra innings in the 30th iteration of the hissing contest. Both teams with 2 runs and 7 hits. We're going to the top of the 10th. 9-1-2 for the Bombers. It's Guzman leading things off. 0-2 tough out activates. Grounds it to Mess. In time to Laurie for out number 1. Here is Donaldson having a great start to the season. 3 for 4. Home run and a couple of singles. He hits another one deep into left. Does it have enough? At the wall. It is not gone. It hits off the top of the wall and bounces back into play. And it's a triple for Donaldson, who is now dangerously close to the cycle. Marsh, the starting shortstop, gets pulled for Flavio Noble, and Noble puts one to the left. The Bombers lead. The first lead change of season 11, and the Bombers take the lead here in extra innings. Who's going to play short now? Oh no, they're going to move Salmon to short, aren't they? Oh, this is going to be a defensive nightmare, because we already had Spears come into the game. Lowry scoops that one up, takes it to first himself for out number 2. Flavio Noble will come up to the, Donata Lewis will come up. Runner at third, 2 outs, top of the 10th. Two and 1 the count. Lewis 0 for 4 intense. Swing and a miss! And we'll go to the bottom of the 10th. Serpents need 1 to tie and 2 to win. It's 8, 9, and 1 due up in the order. Mess will come up, lead things off. She's 0 for 3. Actually, check that. Snell will come in to pinch hit. Radical now at short, Noble in center field. That one deep into center field. Back it goes. It's going to be over the head of Noble. And a leadoff double for the Serpents, the tying run into scoring position.
Number 22, Castile English.
The pressure all the way up here. Swing and a miss, 0-2 to English. Fouled off. Two. Inside, full count. And that's a walk. And it's 2 on and nobody out for the Serpents as they go to the top of their order here. Luke Morrow 2 for 4 on the night. And Shadow Kane, the closing pitcher, will come into the game. One and 1 tomorrow. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Just inside 2 and 2. Fouled back and out of play. Grounded to third. Salmon to second for 1. Schaefer to first, a double play. But the tying run 90 feet away, and it's up to Taylor Jefferson. 0 for 4 on the night. He'll stay in to take the plate appearance. Fouls off the first pitch from Kane. Fouled back, 0-2. Serpents down to their final strike. Swing and a miss! And the Bombers come back from behind to take it from the Serpents, 3-2. What a game to finish off the second night of season 11. Flavio Noble, the game-winning RBI in the top of the 10th inning. 9 hits for the Bombers tonight, 4 of them coming from Donaldson at the top of the order, the 2-run home run. On the flip side of things for the Serpents, Ward goes 3 for 4. At the top of the order, Luke Morrow 2 for 5. Let's take a look at the pitching. Fisher goes 4 innings, 2 earned, 5 strikeouts. The win goes to O'Connor. He went 5 innings, 4 hits, no earned, and 2 strikeouts and a save. Goes to Kane, a clean inning of relief after inheriting 2 runners on and nobody out. Shields went 5 1/3, gave up 2 earned, and the loss ends up going to Gap Fletcher, giving up 1 earned through an inning and a third. MVPs are Nico Donaldson, Kellen O'Connor, and Leon Praline. And boy, howdy, what a way to end the night. Let's quickly take a look to see what games we'll have tomorrow night to finish off our first week here in Season 11. We will have Astros, Diamond Jacks, Sonics, Area 51, Dragons and the Knights, and Storm and High Rollers. So 4 more good games tonight. Thank you all for tuning in for night number 2 here of the SSBL. Same time, same place tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.